how women are transforming leadership does a number of things. First, it absolutely pays tribute to influential women throughout history. And so there are lots of good historical vignettes, and I've picked out a few today that are kind of my favorite, and I'll share those with you. Then it kind of gets into this whole notion of what is leadership and where did it come from? How did it evolve to where it is today? And then we look at the challenges that we face today that are very different than what we've been through in the past. Can you think, just from a business perspective, give me an example of something that you're facing today that you never would have had to face even 5 years ago? What might that be?
When we think about directive force, we think of masculine-based leadership. But we also can think of the directive force that women bring to the table, and it's slightly different. And when you think about directive force from a masculine standpoint, what do you think about? Okay, command and control. And what else do you think about? Assertiveness. What else? Good. Direct thinking, confrontational style. Good. Questioning. Just wanting to keep moving that marker forward. There's a little bit of a difference here. There's an empathy-based kind of underlying tone to feminine directive force. And what I mean by that is they're thinking in terms of the other and the impact on others. They're also thinking about getting things done in sometimes a whatever might work way. This may be a silly analogy, but years ago there was a George Clooney, Michelle Pfeiffer movie called One Fine Day. Remember that movie? Two single parents struggling. They you know how when your work-life day collides and it just, it's a big mess? They were both having one of those days, and they're both trying to sort of help each other, but what that really meant was they were trying to pawn their kids off on each other. Well, Michelle Pfeiffer's character had a tote bag. This purse, you know, ladies, the tote, the famous tote. And every time they had a problem, she went into that bag and she found something to fix the problem. Whether the kids needed like a Halloween costume or first aid or whatever it might be. And finally George Clooney just looked at her and said, I gotta get one of those bags. You know?